Hello, lovelies. How are you doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day and you're all doing well. So, for today's video, you probably have seen from the title that I did a bad thing. Kind of a bad thing. Something that I usually would advise against, which is blind buying, blind purchasing a perfume that you have not smelled yet. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I blindly bought and to see my first impressions and thoughts on this new fragrance. Now let's all talk about it. Now, as you can see behind me, I have quite a collection of Christian Louboutin shoes. I'm a huge fan, and I usually collect two styles from the designer. I have the Socate, which is the high heel pump, and I have the Lady Peep, which is the platform heels. So as you can see, let me take this one out. The Socate, it is such a sexy pump. The height is, I would say, about 4 inches, 4.5 about. And there's no platform, so your feet are very arched when you wear these type of shoes. Not recommended for dancing or walking for an extensive period of time. But if you're like in the office or if you're at an occasion, at an event, and you're mostly just sitting down, I highly recommend this style. And my cat is meowing outside. Ugh. Okay, so this is the Socate pump. So now, the other style, which I'm super obsessed with, is the Lady Peep. This is much higher in height. I would say this is like 5.5 inches of heel height. Obviously the red bottoms, and this is much more comfortable to wear. You can stand and walk. Not recommended for Manhattan walking with all the grates on the floor, on the ground, with all the holes and stuff, but definitely good for going out, and just it adds so much height to you. So I'm 5'2", and with this I'm easily like 5'5", 5'6". So yeah, if you're a short girly like me, this is the way to go. Although they don't sell Lady Peeps anymore. I think they have discontinued it, which is such a shame. So Christian Louboutin, if you're listening, if you're watching, please bring back the Lady Peeps. I love them. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. For today's blind purchase, it's here. I opened the package because I just couldn't wait. But I want to talk about the reason of why I blind bought this. So this perfume has been going viral. It's gotten so much traction, so much popularity in the past few weeks. And it's from the new collection, the Fetiche collection. And when I saw this fragrance come out and the notes that it had, it just piqued my interest so much, because the notes from this fragrance is so similar to Creed's Carmina. And this fragrance, let me tell you, I'm obsessed with this perfume. The scent that it gives, the mood that it puts you in, it's so addicting. It's just like, I cannot get enough of this. And this is Beast Mode Rose fragrance. But it's not like a vintage rose. This is sexy. This is modern. This is confident, powerful. This 2-3 spray tops and it will last you all day. Even on clothes, a couple of days. So it's just something about this fragrance, because it's got black cherry in there as well. So the black cherry is well blended with red roses in here. And so it's jammy, it's dark, it's dense, it's alluring and sexy. Definitely good for night out and date night and all that stuff. But yeah, this is one of my top favorite perfumes that I reach for. And now onto this new purchase that I blind bought. So now let's open it up and see what it looks like. So I got this directly from Christian Louboutin's website. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, and here it is. The Fetiche La Rose. So from the name, obviously can tell that this is, a rose fragrance, a rose perfume. So without further ado, let's open it up. And also the mastermind, the perfumer, the nose behind this perfume is Quentin Biche, or in French, Quentin Biche. He has made so many of the masterpieces when it comes to perfumes. So a few of his works, a few of his fragrances are Delina by Parfum de Marly. So all the Delina series, you have Delina, Delina Exclusive, Delina La Rose, and Delina Limited, all by Quentin Biche. Also from Parfum de Marly, I have Valaya, which is also by Quentin. And I have Amouage Guidance, who also by Quentin. So he's done so many of those viral fragrances that are loved by many, like Carolina Herrera, Good Girl, Gone Bad, and Bad Boys. So many of those is created, created by him. So I think he's made, or he's created upwards of 200 fragrances. So he's definitely the most popular perfumer out there today. So since I have 2 fragrances, I figured I'll get a third one, which is this. So without further ado, let's unbox this. All right. So one thing that I noticed is that when you purchase from the website, they usually, yeah, I'm going to continue once I'll show you what I mean. Oh my God. Okay. All right, this is, okay. I'm like so carefully opening it. Ah, okay. Ooh. I'm like scared to break it. The cap. This is a lethal weapon. Like, you can poke someone's eyes out with this thing. Okay, so the actual bottle. Okay, so this is it. Look at the juice. Look at the color of the juice. It's like, it's a dark cherry-like color. Yeah. So now, this this is what the bottle looks like. Oh my God. Yeah, you can definitely hurt someone, do some damage with this cap. So what I was going to say is that when you purchase from the website, they're supposed to give you a travel cap, right? So that you don't have to bring this with you every time. But I did not get that from the package. So what I'm going to do is that when I ordered, when I called the store, my local Christian Louboutin store, they told me that if I didn't get the travel cap, that, with a package, I can just go to the store and they have the caps readily available at the store. But I think that the reason why it's just this fragrance is it's sold out. I barely got this because when I saw that it was available online, I called my store right away and I said, I need to purchase this. Do you have it at store? And they were telling me that it was sold out at the store, but since I saw it as available on the website, go ahead and buy it. And, so I did that. I purchased it off the website. And the next day, when I went back to the website, it's out. It's totally sold out. So I was like, did I get the last one? I probably did. It's so viral, like it's just flying off the shelves. So, okay, now for the first impression. So this fragrance from Fragrantica has 4 notes. 4 notes only in this whole thing. So the notes are dark cherry, black cherry, rose, pink pepper, and ginger. 4 notes that comprised this beautiful creation. So these 3 of the 4 notes are also found in Creed, Carmina. That's why, when I saw the notes in here, I have to get it. I have to get it. It's not in stores, right? And they were sold out. So there's no way for me to get my nose on it unless I just blind buy it, which I did. And I know you're not supposed to. I should have just waited and let it become available at the store, but I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I didn't want to wait. So, hence this blind purchase. So now, let's get our nose on it. God, I can't with this cap. Just want to make sure that it hasn't been sprayed before. This is not like a returned bottle. So no, I do not smell anything. You guys ready? I'm spraying directly on my skin. I'm not even bothering with a freaking tester. So, all right. I'm gonna spray. Surprisingly, it does not smell like Carmina. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Okay, I'm going to spray Carmina on the other side. Nope. I can even tell. Just nope. Ooh, okay. So, Carmina is way sweeter, more well-rounded than La Rose. Okay. La Rose is spicier than Carmina. Definitely the ginger. The difference is in the ginger. The way, all right, I'm gonna do an air sniff as well. It's fresh. So when you first spray it, it's got a very sprightly, fresh opening. It's the pink pepper and the ginger that gives it its pep. It's like peppery. Definitely the ginger and the pink pepper is so prominent in the opening. The rose, not so much. I really don't smell that dark black cherry either. Uh-oh. Although I would say that the La Rose is much more wearable than Carmina. Because Carmina, the projection is just insane. People will smell you before you even walk into a room. But with La Rose, it's more subdued. It's more like the projection is not as much. But it's got a little smokiness to it. It's a little bit smoky for me. It's still a very beautiful fragrance, but it's just not what I expected. I was so sure that La Rose is gonna smell like Carmina, which it doesn't. It is so far apart. It is so far apart. It's nothing. Oh my God. It's not even 50%. Even though they share 3 ingredients, main ingredients in there. I am so surprised. Oh my God. Yeah, I smell the Carmina more than I smell the La Rose. Like this just lingers. It's staying power. It's crazy. So with La Rose compared to Carmina, this is a much lighter fragrance. A little peppery, but lighter. It doesn't the projection is not that strong. Ooh. Now I have the side-by-side comparison. I still like Carmina better. I am so shocked. Oh my goodness. But without a doubt, it is still a very, very beautiful fragrance. It's beautifully done, you know, with, I mean, the rose is there. Okay, now I'm picking up on the rose. So it's like as it's drying down, the rose is coming through more. And now it's getting a little sweeter. Oh, okay. So I think I will have to let it sit more on my skin and just let it see how it plays out, how it warms up, how it, you know, reacts with my body temperature and my, you know, my body chemistry. But so far, okay. I don't regret it. I'm not disappointed. But I do have to say that, like, for me, I still would reach for Carmina. I think it's, you know, I like that more than I like La Rose. But it's not to say that it's a bad fragrance or I don't like it. I do like it, but it's very different from Carmina. So yeah, now the rose and a little bit of the black cherry is coming through. So yeah. Okay, so there you have it. I am so glad that I got this. Although I will have to go to my local Louboutin store and get the travel cap because I am planning to bring this with me when I go visit my parents in the Philippines, along with my other fragrances. I think I just, you know, I can't. I have to travel with all my favorites. But yeah, this is well done. This fragrance is very well done. And I can understand why it's so popular and so, I wouldn't say viral, but it's been flying off the shelf lately and it's so hard to get your hands on this thing. So yeah. But I think it's more on the presentation of the bottle rather than the actual fragrance, even though the fragrance is very nice and is beautiful. And another masterpiece by Quinton Biche. So yeah, not a regret, no regrets. I'm very happy with the purchase and I'll be reaching for this. You know, again, this is a good spring, summer fragrance because it's not too heavy and it's got the pink pepper, the ginger, and the rose. Just, they're all well complementing each other. So yeah, I am happy with this purchase. I was a little scared that I, you know, with this blind purchase, and this is a decent sized bottle. So, but no, very happy. And okay, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you some insight on this fragrance. I would say definitely wait until it's available. I know it's available in Nordstrom. You can get it at Nordstrom. You can get it, you know, go to the Christian Louboutin retail stores just to get your nose on it because some people might not like the spiciness of this fragrance because of the pink pepper and the ginger. But, you know, once it starts to dry down, it's a beautiful scent. And I hope it lasts. You know, I'll do a follow-up video on this. You know, I'm gonna wear it for maybe like a week, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this. So until then, stay beautiful and stay healthy and stay smelling nice. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.